on Chris. And the first team foul on the Indians.
Early on, Payson Seymour quite good with man-to-man defense, fairly tight, fairly effective defense. QND for a change that time got off a good shot. Mostly they beat the Payson Seymour team down the floor.
Here's Danny Keys with a shot from the corner, no good. Rebound, Jeff Sanger whisks it back out to the left corner. It goes to Kevin Ketters. Ealing off to David Sanger. Ketters left corner shoots, no good. Foul, and it'll be on Tony Hochschlag. Tony Hochschlag picks up his first foul, second team foul on the Indians. And at the free throw line will be Kevin Ketters. Ketters looking for his first point of the night. It's up and no good. Halfway down and came back out. 2-0 QND. We played just almost 2 minutes into this game. And the next one is no good. And the rebound belongs to Hochschlag. Clears the boards. Leaves it off now for Knopfziger. Ken Knopfziger brings it up the floor. Feeds it off to the right side of the key to Hochschlag. Goes to the right corner to Schran. Chris Schran back outside to Knopfziger. Knopfziger works it back to the right corner. Head fake by Beckman. Back out to Knopfziger. Down low to Hochschlag. Turns around. Scoop shot. No good. And a foul will be called. Hochschlag got nailed. I think
be junior and a big part of the Payson Seymour program.
Shot is up and good. Tony's got a great follow through on his free throw shooting. It's the first chance we had to see him. Watch that wrist go right through the ball. And there's another shot that's no good. Rebound by the Indians though. Shot put back up off the iron twice. No good by Kemner. It's outside and Ketters comes up with a couple players hit the floor. No whistles. With the ball is Danny Keys in the paint to David Zanger. Reaching in and picking up the foul will be Knopfziger.
I thought the call was on Beckman as he did get his hand in there. I'm not going to lie.
So they're going to charge it to Knopfziger, and that is his first 13th foul on the Indians now. Here is David Zanger, top of the key, off the left side to Kevin Ketters. Ketters works it back out to Zanger. Zanger works it over to Dan Keys. Dan Keys holds it over his head, goes to David Zanger. Down low to Jeff Zanger, double team, bounce pass back outside, and give it up to Ketters. Boy, the Indians' defense has been tough in this game.
Very tenacious defense.
2-1 is the score. Here's David Zanger, the foul line, shoots, scores, and he is fouled, and the bucket will count.
Mike Shea would say the umbilicus defense, belly button to belly button.
And the shot is no good by David Zanger from the foul line. So it is 4-1. Umbilicus, huh?
Yeah.
It's not umbilicus? Umbilicus defense?
That's how Mike says it.
Umbilicus, huh? Mike Shea, of course, does the games for us on WTAD this year for Culver Stockton basketball. Payson Seymour gets it inside, and they get it in to Hochschlag, and Tony Hochschlag turns and scores off the glass. He has all 3 points for the Indians. It's 4-3. Danny Keys, top of the circle. They go to the right corner to David Zanger, back outside to Jeff Zanger. Left corner to Ketters, down low to Ealing. Double teamed in there. Now they work it back outside. Dave Zanger gives it off to Keys. Foul line jumper, good.
Danny Keys wide open as his defender got lost in the traffic underneath. Popped out to the free throw line for the easy 15-footer.
6-3 the score. Low-scoring first quarter of play with 4 minutes 15 seconds to go in the quarter. They lob it inside in some traffic. It makes its way to Kemner, and Kemner is fouled as he tried to turn. Well, the early moments of this game have been dictated by defense for both teams.
Good defensive ball game underway at this point. Foul number 2 on Jeff Zanger. Into the lineup for Payson Seymour is Steve Schutte, a 6-foot sophomore. Taking the chair is Chris Schran.
Ball is inbounded outside. It comes to Knopfziger. Knopfziger goes into the right corner to Schutte. Back to Knopfziger. Holds it over his head in the lane to Kemner. Turns, shoots, no good. It's loose in the lane underneath the bucket. It's finally pulled away by QND's Jeff Zanger. Zanger leaves it off for Ketters. Lead pass up the floor to Dan Keys. Back to Ketters. Foul line. David Zanger open. Shoots. Short. Rebound. Dan Keys on the floor once. Puts it back up. Scores. 8-3 the score. Offensive rebounding by QND has led to 4 of their points. 4 of their 8. With the ball, Knopfziger. Bounce pass to the left side to Beckman. Beckman works it into Kemner. Some traffic in there, and a foul is called on the Raiders, and it'll be on Ketters.
Kevin Ketters reaching in. That's 2 times in a row coming down the court that Payson Seymour's gotten the ball into the paint. Neither gotten a shot or a foul.
Ball being inbounded by Beckman. Gets it outside to Schutte. Schutte tried to get into Hochschlag. Gets tipped away, and Ketters comes up with it for QND. Turnover against the Indians. Ketters outside, off the Dan Keys right side of the circle. He looks inside, can't get it there, goes to Jeff Sanger, left side high post, good. Jeff Sanger hits. And it's 10-3. Raiders by 7. 3:15 to go here in the first quarter. Right side shooting. Try to get a pass back outside to Knopfziger. It's knocked away by Kevin Ketters. The Indians are in their road blue with white trim. The Raiders in their home gold with blue trim. With the ball is Hochschlag, goes toward the right baseline, pulls up, shoots, scores. Tony Hochschlag's quite a ball player. He's got 5. All 5 for the Indians. Ketters off to Ealing in the lane, shoots, scores. 12-5, Raiders by 7, under 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Knopfziger outside with the ball. Between circles, backcourt, now gets it across the line with a pass over to Beckman. Beckman's hounded by David Zanger, gets it back to Knopfziger in the lane, bounce pass down low, shooting off balance shot, no good, foul, and it'll be on Danny Keys.
Pretty pass by Ken Knopfziger to set that up.
From Dan Keys, second foul on Keys. Up the line, Steve Schutte hits the free throw. It's 12-6. And we'll wait for the next one. It's airborne, and it is good. Hit the iron twice and dropped through. Steve Schutte with 2 points in the game, and it's now 12-7. Raiders by 5. And QND has the ball. David Zanger in the left corner. Backs in toward the lane, gives it off to Ketters outside. Ketters works it over to Ealing. Ealing right side of the lane, lobs a pass to the right corner to David Zanger. Open baseline. He drove right to the basket and scored. The Indians gave him the baseline, Bill, and he took it.
A couple of QND players wound up being able to screen Payson off of the baseline. They couldn't get back there to cut it off.
Schuette's got the ball, gives it off to Knopfziger. Knopfziger at the foul line, triple teamed. Bounce pass back outside, reaching in and fouling on the play. Just coming in, the game was John Pro, and he picks up the foul. The Indians and Payson Seymour trying to close it down here with a free throw, but they miss it. Knopfziger fails to connect. Rebound belongs to QND. But the ball is Pro, try to get inside, broken up by Tony Hochschlag out of bounds.
QND trying to go in along the baseline that time, and getting down is Tony Hochschlag, anticipating the play well and swatting the ball out of bounds.
Ball inbounded to Pro. They give it off to Ketters, right corner, shoots, good. Ketters' first 2 of the game. The Raiders lead at 16-7. It was a low offensive first period, has opened up somewhat now. Indians with some trouble getting it up the floor. They finally make it across the line to Schrand. The Knopfziger in traffic, fouled from behind and run over by David Zanger. And a foul-filled first quarter, that's for sure. It's a while ago. Knopfziger at the line, shoots, scores. First point of the night for Ken Knopfziger, 5'8" senior point guard for Pat Rafferty's Payson Seymour Indians. They find themselves down by 8. It stays there as Knopfziger misses the next. Rebounds tipped right to the hands of Scott Kemner, and he lays it in. It was Hochschlag kept that alive and tipped it right to Kemner, who scores 16-10. The ball outside Jeff Zanger. Down low, Ealing spins, turns, shoots, scores. Underneath the basket.
Ealing just materialized out on the low post, in behind the defense. None of the Payson players knew he was back there.
18-10. Knopfziger behind the back dribble, gets it forward to Hochschlag, going right to the basket. What a move by Tony Hochschlag, and he scores. 7 points for Tony in the quarter. Dave Zanger, the other end, shoots off the iron, no good. There's Hochschlag with the rebound. And a 6-point Raider lead can be cut down to 4. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. The ball is Knopfziger off to the left side of Schutte. Down low, Hochschlag spins again, shoots, scores, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. Through them and take one step and score. At the line is Hochschlag. He misses the free throw. And the lead is 4 for QND at 18-14. Raiders got the rebound. Kevin Ketters has it. Ketters off now to Pro, out high. Pro looks to pass, goes to the left side. With the ball is Jeff Zanger. And then it get down low to Ealing, and Ealing uses the glass to score. He's got 6. 17 seconds to go in the quarter. It's 20-14 QND. But the ball is Schrand. Schrand gives it outside to Knopfziger. Knopfziger to Kemner. Kemner down low. Hochschlag on the baseline. Closed there. Turns around, shoots. Too strong. Rebound. A foul will be called on Schrand.
Kind of wondered what you were on.
Yeah, we were 3 minutes in the game. It was still 2-1. At the line is Jeff Zanger. He hits the free throw. He's got 3. it stays there at 3 as he misses the next one. Quickly, Indians get it down the floor. Here's the shot at the horn. It's no good by Beckman. It's the end of 1 quarter of play with the score. The Raiders 21, the Indians 14.
Quarter of action, and on the possession, the Payson Seymour Indians take the basketball in. They've got it on the right side of the baseline right now is Steve Schutte. And they get it back to Schutte on a pass from Hochschlag, top of the key.
4th turnover for the Payson Indians, 3 in that first quarter, and then quickly a turnover here for Notre Dame. Casey Hill into the ball game. Same starting lineup in for Payson.
Here's Hill over to Pro. Pro and Hill both in there as substitutes. Pro takes a shot from the left side. It won't go. Jeff Zanger gets the tip in. He's credited for the tip. Zanger now with 5 points on the evening already.
1 of 3 from the foul line. Got 9 points on the evening.
And the free throw's up and missed, and Zanger rips it down, gets it over to Ketters. Ketters quickly up over the timeline. He's already at the top of the key. Here's Pro, right side, dishes it off to Zanger. Zanger down on the baseline to Casey Hill. Casey puts it up from the right side. It won't go. The ball's loose. It's last touch by Mike Ealing. And Payson will take over on the far side of the court. 23-14. Just underway here in the second period. Glad you joined us on WGEM, even though you might have joined us a little late tonight because of some technical difficulties. John Spring along with Kurt Hogue. On the left side, there's a shot taken by the Indians. Bill Beckman, it won't drop. Ketters comes up with the board. Dishes it off to Casey Hill, back to Ketters, over to Pro. Pro is going to take it in the paint. He pulls up. The ball's short. And Payson comes up with the rebound. They hand it off to Ken Knopfenziger. He brings it down. Right side to put the ball over to Schutte. Schutte tries to get it inside to Hochschlag. It's knocked out of bounds by Ealing.
Very quickly in that first quarter of shooting, Notre Dame 10 for 14 from the field, only 1 of 5 from the line. Payson shooting 5 of 9 from the field, 4 of 8 from the line. Both teams very poor from the foul stripe.
Bill Beckman connects from the right side as they push the ball out to Knopfenziger, and he assists it over to Beckman. Beckman cans one from the right side. That's his first field goal of the evening, and now it's a 23-16 ball game. There's a shot taken by Hill on the left side. Zanger with the weak side board, and Jeff fights for the loose ball on the floor and puts it right up and in off the square. Zanger with 7 points now.
John, that basket by Beckman, he almost had to buy a ticket for that thing. It was so deep in the corner.
Here the ball's loose, the other end of the floor, and number 42, Danny Stute, who's in the ball game right now for the Indians, who's going to come out, be replaced with that as number 52 comes back in. That's Scott Kemner. He had a little breather there. Lost the handle on the ball. The Raiders will take over and bring it up the length of the floor. Ketters over to Hill in the middle. Casey drives into the lane, and Casey Hill gets himself into the scoring column with his first 2 points in his first field goal of the evening. 26-16. Notre Dame on top.
Quarter. Shot is up and good. And we'll wait for the next one. Kevin Cook is coming in the game. We've got a timeout, though. Timeout called by the Raiders with 5:28 to go in the half. Well, he's got 4 in the game. 27-18 the score. Kemner with the basket, or rather that's Ketters with the basketball. Off to the right wing, they go to Tom Beck, who's in the game for QND. Kevin Cook's got it. Mike Ealing off to Casey Hill. Hill drives to the basket, scores. Nice move by Hill. He's got a quick step, and he took advantage of it and went right to the basket. Now we have an injured Indian. It's Scott Kemner.
Scott Kemner went to the floor hard and looks like he hit his kneecap on the floor, and he is going to need a good deal of help in getting to the bench here.
Certainly don't like to see that because they need that big guy in there. 6'2" senior postman Scott Kemner on the bench. Back in the game comes Danny Stout to replace him. Left side, Beckman fires short. Rebound comes right out to the hands of Ealing. Ealing gives it off to Ketters. Ketters left to right. 11-point Raider lead. Shot by Beck is no good. Rebound tipped to Knopfenziger. The foul is going to be called on Probably going to call on Cook.
54, Kevin.
And we'll do the same. Timeout here at the pit with the score. QND 29, Payson Seymour 18, 11, 29 to 18. Trying to get it down to 10 is at the line is Holtzlag, and he hits the free throw. Tony Holtzlag becomes the first player in double figures. He now has 10 of the 19 for the Indians. He'll try to make it 11 individually and 24 Payson Seymour, and it's good. 9-point Raider lead, left to right. Ketters with the ball, far side. Left wing at the foul line. Beck shoots. No good. Rebound, Holtzlag. And the Indians can get it down to 7. Nofziger with the ball. Across the line. Passes it to Beckman in the left corner. Back out to Ken Nofziger. Nofziger at the foul line. Right side it goes to Steve Schutte. To Nofziger. Back to Schutte. Right wing. He shoots. Off the mark. Rebound, Ealing. Outlet pass to Ketters. Ketters left side. Left wing. It comes to Beck at the top of the circle. Right side to Ealing. Down low to Casey Hill. Back out to Beck. Tom Beck with the ball to Kevin Ketters. Off to Tom Beck. To the corner it goes to Casey Hill. To Beck. Right wing. A lot of action underneath, and elbows fly, but no whistles. Beck. Right side for the baseline. Cross the key to Cook. Cook is going to be called for travel. He never got the handle on the ball. And he took an extra step with it.
Ealing and Denny Stout going at it with the elbows down underneath both 42s, and may see a call down there eventually.
They've let him get away with it so far. How long they do is another thing. Nofziger with the ball to Schutte. Schutte to Nofziger. Off left side. Beckman's open. Fires. No good. Holtzlag rebound up and in. Tony Holtzlag scores. Again, 29-22. Indians down by only 7. Raiders with the ball. 3:25 to go. Hill to Cook. Left side shot by Cook. Swish. Kevin Cook gets his first 2 of the game.
Easy uncontested jumper from Cook out on the left wing, about 12 feet out.
With the ball to Stout. Danny Stout gets it across the line. Goes to Schutte. Steve Schutte in the right corner to Nofziger. Down into Holtzlag. Out of the lane. Fall away. Turnaround are no good. Rebound pulled out by Casey Hill for QND. Off to Kevin Ketters. Raiders by 9. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Top of the circle with the ball is Beck. Off to Ketters. To Hill. Down low to Cook. Right through his legs, and it's picked away by the Indians. Schutte's call for double dribble, though. And the Raiders will get the ball back. They make wholesale changes. Mark Thomas in the game for the first time. Danny Keys, Jeff Zanger, David Zanger coming back in. Kevin Ketters stays in the game. Inbounded to Mark Thomas. Off it comes to David Zanger, to Jeff Zanger, to Ketters, to Thomas, down low to the blast. And it's blocked by Schutte. And a foul will be called on Steve Schutte. That puts Mark Thomas at the line. He's got that broken finger on the left hand, the left pinky. And he's got a brace on it.
Isn't that his right hand, Joe?
Right, did I say left hand?
Yeah, you said left hand.
I meant his right hand. See, I'm looking at these TV monitors up here, and they're all reversed.
Okay.
I'm going to buy that story.
Boy, you can sure see good if you can see TV monitors up here.
He misses the free throw. It's on the shooting hand, which is making it a little more difficult for Mark to play, and he's not had much playing time as a result of it. The next one rolls off the iron and in. So Mark Thomas gets his first point of the night. 10-point Raider lead at 32-22. 2:31 to go. Here's an inside pass deflected out to the corner where Beckman retrieves it for the Indians. Off to Scott Kemner, who's back in the game, and that's good. He now gets the ball in the lane. Turns, shoots, scores, and he's fouled by David Zanger.
Much needed in the lineup for Payson Seymour.
He misses the free throw. Kemner does. Keys with the rebound. Off to Ketters up the floor. Left side it goes to Dave Zanger. Drives baseline, pulls up, shoots, and scores over Holtzlag. David Zanger now with 8 in the game. 34-24, Raiders by 10. 2 minutes to go in the half. Top of the circle with the ball is Nofziger. Left side it goes to Beckman. Underneath the Kemner, spins and a half semi-hook, and it goes by Scott Kemner.
Bumped David Zanger out of the way, got the pass turned around for the easy layup.
34-26, shot by Ketters from outside, no good. Danny Keys with the rebound. The only reason he got the rebound is that he shoved one of the Indians. And Pro is in. Ealing is out, and Thomas comes back in. Free throw by Holtzlag is good. Tony Tony Hochlag with 14 points in the half. It's 34-27. The next one is up, and it's good. A 6-point game. 34-28. 1:42 to go in the half. Raiders have the lead in the ball. Mark Thomas, Kevin Ketters. Left side pro, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, Indians. Schran's got it. He leaves the ball off, and Knopfsinger brings it up, and Payson Seymour can pull to within 4. Bounce pass to Schran on the right side. Down low to Hochlag in traffic, and a foul will be called on Mark Thomas.
Blocking foul.
From the line, no good by Hochlag. Rebound belongs to Pro. 1-and-1, so he misses the front end, and the Raiders have the ball. John Pro with it with 1:10 to go in the half. Kevin Ketters to Pro. Back to Ketters in the circle. Shoots. Good. Boy, there's an awful lot of contact underneath the basket tonight.
Very physical ball game, and I think we'll probably see 1 or 2 or 3 players foul out of this ball game.
Here's a turnaround. Oh, nice drop pass down low from Kemner to Hochlag, and the ball is knocked out of bounds.
I don't think that was originally a pass when Kemner turned around. I think he wanted to shoot.
I thought he did too, and he just dropped it down. Here's a shot from the corner by Beckman. No good. Karam's out. The rebound does to Ketters. Lead pass off that comes to Casey Hill. Missed it. Followed back up by Thomas and in. 38-28. Hochlag gets it to the left corner to Beckman. Beckman back outside. Raiders by 10 to Knopfsinger. Knopfsinger top of the circle. Right wing to Schran. Schran back to Knopfsinger. 27 seconds to go in the half. Knopfsinger outside to Hochlag in traffic. Takes it out of the traffic toward the right corner. Now gives it back to Schran. To Knopfsinger down to 16 seconds. Left side. Beckman back out to Knopfsinger. Beckman 10 seconds. Knopfsinger right side. Schran going toward the baseline. Closed off. Back out to Kemner. 6 seconds. Bounce pass loose. Picked up Kemner with 2 seconds. Shoots. Scores. Kemner shoots and scores at the home.
Players and who he might be out looking at, that Tony Hochlag is going to make some college basketball player in a year.
Sure is. Run away, and quickly the Raiders get the ball into Danny Keys, and he hits the shot from the right wing. And it's a 10-point Raider lead at 40-30. Keys with 3 field goals in the game with 6 now. Right side with the basketball is Steve Schutte. Schutte gives it off to Knopfsinger to Schutte. Back to Knopfsinger right side. Wants to get it in. Can't get it to Hochlag. Boy, they're converging on him. They're double teaming him, as a matter of fact. Here's Knopfsinger shooting from outside. He hits it. Well, the Indians are going to need that if they can't get the ball into Hochlag. The outside shot has got to drop for him, and Knopfsinger just canned that first one in the second half. Here's Ketters with a shot, no good, and there's Hochlag with the rebound. Tony Hochlag listed at 6'2", but he looks more like about 6'5" out there tonight when he's playing.
He really is 6'2", but he is playing it.
It's your problem, I think, the way this game's going for QND.
Zanger, David Zanger, Dan Keys, and Jeff Zanger, each with 3 fouls here, just less than a minute into the third quarter.
Here's Hochlag in the lane, shoots, and off the iron twice, no good. Rebound pulled out by Dan Keys. He leaves it off now for Ketters. Raiders are going from right to left. Of course, Indians left to right here in this second half. With the ball, Dave Zanger off the Keys, top of the circle, shoots, and it's good. Danny Keys comes out here and hits the first 2 shots of the second half, and the Raiders are up by 10 again at 42-32. Right side, Schutte. Back out high it comes to Knopfsinger. Back to Schutte. Shoots, scores. Schutte's got 4. 42-34 is the score. Raiders with the advantage. Kevin Ketters with the ball. For QND off to Dave Zanger on the right corner. Lobs it high out to Jeff Zanger. Lost the handle for a moment. Over to Ketters' right wing. Ketters looks to pass. Gives it off to Dan Keys in the corner. Back out to Ketters. He'll shoot it from the wing, and it's good. Boy, we're heating up here. Anybody missed? I guess Hochlag was going to win the miss so far. 44-34.
Both teams red hot from the field.
Schutte with the ball at the left side. It comes to Beckman down low. Kemner puts one up from a terrible angle underneath the bucket and scores.
Threw up a brick, hit the glass, hit the iron, and dropped in.
There's Dave Zanger dropping it off to Jeff Zanger. He puts it up and in at the other end of the floor. Jeff Zanger's got 9. Kemner's got 12. 46-36. Well, the first half started off with defense, and more defense. The second half is starting off offense, and more offense. Here's a pass over the head of Schutte. Good play by Knopfsinger to save it in front of the Payson Seymour, Indian bench. Now the ball goes off the foot of shooting. It's picked up by his teammate Beckman, who puts up an off-balance shot. No good. Rebound belongs to Ealing. Ealing gets it off to Ketters. Ketters right to left. Right side of the key. To the corner. Dave Zanger shoots. Yes. Wow.
Zanger aired it out from about 22 feet along the baseline. High arching shot. Nothing but net.
Boy, somebody's got to find a way to stop somebody here because they've come out here and scorched this place.
Fiero, Sunbird, incredible year-end prices. Do not be left out on a great 85 Pontiac from Frank's Pontiac, 1020 Broadway, Quincy.
Back out the pit while we were away. The Indians got the ball into Tony Hoch, the third on Kevin Ketters now. Becomes the fourth Raider to pick up 3 fouls. The line will be Tony Hochlag. He's got 15 points. Shot is up, and it is no good. Fouled in the act of shooting, so he'll get another opportunity. A chance to close down a 12-point deficit that the Indians face to 11. And he does not. But the rebound's tipped loose. It belongs to the Indians. Schuette's got it. Puts it back up. No good. Out of bounds it goes, and it belongs to Payson Seymour.
Payson Seymour 3 of 6 from the field here in the third quarter. At one point, they were 3 out of 4, and QND 5 of 6 from the field.
Here is Beckman getting it down low. Shot by Kemner. Rolls the iron, and it won't go. And a foul called on Kemner as he walks all over Jeff Zanger. 48-36 the score. Raiders with the lead. Under 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Right to left comes QND. Kevin Ketters with the ball, dribbling with the right hand, gives it off Dan Keys. The foul line, shoots, and it's no good. Rebound out of bounds, and last touch by the Raiders. And the Indians from left to right, clad in their blue road uniforms with white trim. Knopfsinger brings it up the floor, comes to the right corner to Beckman, back to Knopfsinger to Beckman. Beckman holds it over his head, back it comes to Knopfsinger, lob down low, Hochlag, 4 Raiders around him, and a traveling call on him. He took a little step, and it was enough to catch the eye of the official, and it's a turnover against Tony Hochlag, one of the few things he's done wrong tonight. With the ball in the corner is Dave Zanger outside to Ketters, shoots, rolls the iron, no good. Jeff Zanger double pumps underneath and scores on the offensive rebound. Jeff Zanger with 11. 50-36. 14-point lead now for QND. That's their biggest advantage of the game. Knopfsinger outside. Here is Beckman with a shot, but he traveled. No good. Rebound belongs to Hochlag. Put back up off the glass and scores. 17 now for Tony Hochlag. Here's a deflected pass to Dave Zanger. Fall away, no good from the left baseline. Tipped outside where Mike Ealing tracks it down for QND. Off it comes to Keys. Keys to Ketters. Ketters, top of the circle to Keys, right side of the key. Danny Keys lobs it to the right corner. Now back out to Keys from Zanger to Ketters. Ketters, top of the circle. Dan Keys, right wing. Jeff Zanger on the right side. Dan Keys. Kevin Ketters to Keys. David Zanger. Lobs it back out to Ketters. Bounce pass left side to Jeff Zanger. Back to Ketters. Off right side to Keys. Right wing, Ealing. Back to Keys. Patiently, the Raiders work the ball around. Ketters, Keys, corner, Zanger. Down low, Jeff Zanger. Spins, shoots. No good. Hochlag with the rebound for the Indians. Hochlag hounded by Ketters. Gets the pass off to Knopfsinger. Knopfsinger brings it across the line. Down the left side of the lane. Off to the left corner goes to Schuette. 50-38, Raiders by 12, 3 minutes and 7 seconds to go, third quarter. Shot Schuette, no good. Hochlag, offensive boards, put back up and won't go. Tipped outside right to Ketters. Ketters up the floor, guarded by Hochlag. Right wing, Ketters dribbling with the left hand, stops the dribble, goes off to Dave Zanger, drives baseline, shoots, no good. Tipped outside right to Keys, goes up and scores. 52-38.
12 in the game, 6.5 for Danny Keys.
Right side with the ball is Beckman. Beckman. The Knopfsinger to Beckman, shoots and is off the iron. Rebound, foul, and it will be on Kemner, I believe. It is on Kemner.
That's only his second foul of the ball game. Both of those coming here in the third quarter. Payson Seymour started off matching QND shot for shot here in the third quarter, and then they cool off considerably.
Left side with the ball is Zanger. Back out to Dave Zanger from Jeff Zanger. To Ketters, to Dave Zanger. Jeff Zanger in the lane, lost the handle on the ball, but a foul will be called on Kemner. That's his third now in the second in the last couple of seconds here. On Scott Kemner.
Of course,
forcing the ball down into the paint.
Ball is inbounded to the right corner where Brian Frericks has it. He just came in the game for QND. Off to the left corner now. They work it over to Ketters. He'll shoot it from over Schutte, and it's good. Kevin Ketters with 8. That's 54-38. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. With the ball is Beckman. Beckman outside. Knopfziger gives it off to Kemner. Lob back to Beckman in the corner. Right wing. Outside top of the circle to Knopfziger. To Beckman. To Kemner. Backs in, and a foul will be called on Frericks. And didn't establish position at all.
Now, Frericks was nowhere near set, and Kemner just rolled in right over him.
Inbounded to Schutte. 54-38. 16-point advantage belongs to QND. Shot good by Bill Beckman. 54-40 with a minute and a half to go, third quarter. Right side, Dave Zanger fires, and it is good. From the right corner. 12 for David Zanger. 56-40. QND. Indians of Payson Seymour with the ball. Here is Beckman firing from the right wing, no good. Rebound, and a foul will be called, and it'll be on Schutte.
Tony Holzschlag away. They got the man in the center down low on their zone defense, paying a lot of attention to him. Whichever the wing players is on his side, sags in on him as well.
Fourth team foul on the Indians. Raiders with the ball. Even got popped in the nose. Comes away trying to see if it's bleeding or not. I believe it is. Mike Ealing with the ball, tried to get into Dave Zanger. And blood is coming out of the nose right now of Mike Ealing. Surprised he's not coming out, at least to towel it down. At least it looks like it is from our angle. He's holding it, reaching up there from time to time. David Zanger's out of the lineup. Mark Thomas back in. Here's Kemner shuffling a pass. He's going to be called for. Have a 16-point deficit staring them in the face with 39 seconds to go in the quarter. Pro with the ball. Brings it up the floor, goes off to Mark Thomas, to Pro. Out comes to Casey Hill, who's in the game now for QND. To Mike Ealing, to Thomas, to Casey Hill, down to 26 seconds. John Pro to Mark Thomas, left corner, back out to Pro. Looks left, fires it off to Thomas in the corner, back to Pro. Off now to Casey Hill. Right side to Ealing, down to 13 seconds. Thomas corner, shoots, good.
Seymour not letting him work the ball inside, so the Raiders been firing it up from 18 to 20, and here's the steal. Stolen back.
And a shot at the horn is going to be shy of its mark by Ken Hildebrand, who's in the game now for the Indians. That's the end of 3 quarters of play.
All the way. Raiders have made most of their buckets from the outside, around 15, 18 feet out. They've been unable to work the ball into the paint against the Payson defense.
Indians with the basketball to start the quarter. They get into Kemner, and he's tied up. And with the alternate possession, the ball will belong to the Indians.
QND Raiders sagging in on the zone as well, sagging back on Scott Kemner and also on Tony Holzschlag. Somebody for Payson Seymour needs to hit from outside to loosen things up a bit.
What we have here, we're having a discussion on which decision. They've forgotten about the inbounding of the ball. And now the arrow reverses the other way, so the Raiders have it. Danny Keys with it. 18-point Raider lead. Outscored the Indians 20-10 in that third quarter. Dave Zanger, Jeff Zanger. Left side, Kevin Ketters. Down low, Mike Ealing puts it up over Schutte, partially blocked, I believe, by Schutte. Tipped outside to Dave Zanger. Ketters left wing, shoots. No good. Schutte had it, lost it. Raiders come up with it. Ketters has it. In the paint, out of it with a pass to Keys in the left wing. Off it comes now to Jeff Zanger in the lane area, and a foul will be called reaching in, I believe.
Playing man-to-man defense well and capable of putting up a good zone.
Shot by Zanger is no good, and the rebound belongs to Kemner. For the Indians, off it comes to Knopfziger. Knopfziger gives it off to the right corner. They go to Beckman, to Knopfziger, to Beckman, right side jumper, good. Bill Beckman's got 6. 58-42, but most of the Indian shots have come from outside here in the second half.
Yeah, they've had trouble working the ball into Holzschlag and Kemner.
With the ball, Dave Zanger. Jeff Zanger. Left side, it comes to Dan Keys. Kevin Ketter's top of the circle. Ketter's left side of the lane goes to Mike Ealing. Ealing works it over to Dave Zanger in the lane. Puts up a one-hander, no good. Tipped outside, still loose. Jeff Zanger's on the floor. And Payson Seymour fans thought he traveled. I thought he did too.
He kept his dribble while he was sliding. You don't see that very often.
Ketters has it outside. Off to the right wing. Dan Keys, right side jumper. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by Beckman. Beckman leaves it off for Holtzlag. Tony Holtzlag limited to just 2 points here in the second half after having 15 at the half. Gets it back outside to Beckman. Outside shot by Beckman's air ball. Tipped to Holtzlag. Holtzlag, head fake, shoots over Ealing. Good, and a foul will be called on Ealing.
And he is on the court.
Holtzlag shoots and scores from the line. 20 points for Tony Holtzlag. He leads all scores. 58-45. Raiders with the lead and the ball. A 13-point advantage now. Left side Ketters with it. Off to Dan Keys. Keys gives it off to Zanger. Off to Ealing. Ealing on the floor once. Now stops the dribble. Gives it off to Keys outside. Dan Keys works the pass over to the right wing. It comes to the hands of Kevin Ketters. And a nice spinning move toward the baseline. He scores, and Knopfsinger draws the foul. Kevin Ketters with
Shot timeout called by QND at the 5:33 mark.
Under basketball on 99 QCY, WQCY in Quincy. Jeff Dorsey along with Bill Shooter. Our producer is Kerry Elder. At the line is Kevin Ketters. He hits the free throw to make good on a three-point play. He's got 11 points, and the Raider lead is 61-45. 5:27 left to go here in the game. Shot from outside is no good. Taken by Brad Dietrich, and a foul is TAD Monday morning, either at 6:35 or 8:45 when we play Raider Magic Score. I'll ask you to call in, and you could be a winner if you know the Magic Score of the game, which is 61-45. At the line for QND, Mike Ealing. He hits the first but misses the second. And it's 62-45 right now. Ealing has 7 points in the game. Raiders have the lead. Here's Knopfsinger from outside. Hits the shot. Ken Knopfsinger's got 5. 62-47. 5:07 to go in the game. Ketters with the ball. Off it comes now to Jeff Zanger. Dan Keys, Kevin Ketters right wing. Back out to Keys, and Keys is breaking left. The ball went right. It'll go backcourt, and Keys will track it down back near the baseline area. That's a backcourt violation, of course, and the Indians will get the ball. Ketters thought he was going to break to the right. He tried to put a fake on his man and go to the left, and the ball went the other way.
Not many mistakes made this evening. It's been a well-played game.
Knopfsinger's pass knocked loose. Picked away by Jeff Zanger. Off to Kevin Ketters. Uses his body to screen himself from Knopfsinger and lays it in.
No sooner than I say that, we got a turnover for QND. We get out and score it.
Turnover for Payson.
Yeah, Payson.
And it's a 13-point total for Ketters in the game. Shot from outside, good by Brad Dietrich. 64-49. Dietrich hitting the shot. Raiders lead by 15. Dan Keys with the ball. 4:20 to go in the game. Don't forget, after the game, we'll talk it over with a couple of players, and we'll also have a conversation with Bob Keys, and we've invited Pat Rafferty up after the game if he so chooses. We'll talk with him also, if he elects to come to the broadcast booth, and we certainly hope he does. With the ball outside is Knopfsinger. The left side jumper's good by Schutte. That'll be on the post-game proceedings after this game concludes. 64-51, 3:50 to go. Raiders leading and have the ball. Dave Zanger off to Jeff Zanger. Right side it goes to Keys. Back out to Ealing. Now we got a foul away from the ball. It's on Kevin Ketters, who's pleading his case. Kevin Ketters, what we've seen tonight, he's got 5 points. Shot is up, and it is no good. And there's Holtzlag with the rebound. He spins, shoots, and scores. 22 for Tony Holtzlag in the game. Left side with the ball is Casey Hill. Back out it comes to Ealing. Ealing to Jeff Zanger. Down low, spinning and shooting is Hill, no good. Rebound belongs to Kemner. Kemner gets it out to Knopfsinger. Knopfsinger up the floor. His pass deflected, but it makes its way over to the hands of Dietrich. Dietrich's pass inside's deflected, and Pro comes up with it for QND. Up about 3 minutes to go in the game. Here's a long pass to Mark Thomas, off his hands and out of bounds.
Another turnover for QND, and Payson Seymour almost back into this at 64-53 at the 3-minute mark. QND with the lead.
And they get it down low to shoot. He spins, puts up, but it won't go. If it would have gone, it would have counted probably. And the Indians could certainly use a three-point play at this stage of affairs. Down by 11. It's not over yet with 3 minutes to go in the game. As at the line is Steve Schutte, a 6-foot sophomore. Steve's got 6 points tonight. 2 of the 6 have come from the charity stripe.
And Payson Seymour needs the points now with the clock stopped.
Got some debris on the court, and they take care of it. And they toss something out there. Shot is up, and it's good for Schutte. 7 in the game now. It's a 10-point game.
A 10-point lead with 3 minutes is not what I would consider to be a safe lead.
And it's down to 9. 64-55. John Pro with the ball. Pro gets around Hochlag up the floor, stops the dribble, works a pass to Thomas. Foul, and it will be on Schutte.
2:47. I often wonder why teams don't start fouling earlier in the ball game, like around the 3-minute mark, to go and catch up.
Shot is no good, and the rebound's outside off of Hochschlag's hands, and the Raiders come up with it. A golden opportunity for the Indians there, but they lost it. And here's Mark Thomas hitting from the left corner. Broken finger and all. Thomas has got 7. 66-55. Right side Dietrich, back out to Hochschlag, left side of Beckman. Beckman is shooting. In traffic, dribbles out of it, shoots, rolls the iron, no good, out of bounds. The rebound goes off of the Indians. And the Raiders get it back. Leading by 11. QND is with 2:20 to go in the game. Pro with the basketball. Across the line, stops the dribble, gives it off now to Ealing. Ealing works the ball to the left side, comes off to Jeff Zenger. Off now to Casey Hill. Right side, John Pro. Down low, Mike Ealing. Pinned on the baseline. Back to the corner goes to Pro on the right side. Pro works it out high to Hill. Jeff Zenger, foul line. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Raiders are up by 11. They're content to work it around for a very good shot. Ealing's got the ball in the lane to the hole. Shoots no good. Rebound Jeff Zenger. Over the back goes Kemner for his 4th foul of the night.
That's number 5 on your 5. I believe. Now my score sheet it is. Owen enforced the ball outside instead of having Hochschlag and Kemner take the shots.
Timeout on the floor with 1.
Regional come up here. I think that's one of the reasons Pat Rafferty has the QND game on their schedule right now.
Shot by Jeff Zanger's no good, and rebound belongs to the Indians. Don't leave out those Perry.
Yeah, you better not do that.
No, the Perry Pioneers are really tough. Now the ball's knocked loose, and the Raiders pick it away cleanly by Mark Thomas, and he's fouled on the play. And a 1-1 come up.
Club saw them last night. They dismantled the West Pike.
Shot is up and good for Mark Thomas. We'll be doing some Payson Seymour games this year in the area.
Yeah, we'll have a couple down the schedule. Also follow them to Macomb for a game or so from the Western Macomb Holiday Tournament.
And what we do is tape the games on Friday night and rebroadcast the area games Saturday morning at 10:07 on WTAD. Hope you'll tune in for the area coverage this year. And our first broadcast was this morning of last night's West Pike Liberty game. Get the ball on the right side. Dietrich across the key to the left side. They get it inside now, and a turnaround shot no good by Schrand. Rebound QND. Raiders by 12 with 1:14 to go in the game. Pro has the ball. Gives it off to Casey Hill. To Pro. Dribbling outside. Bounce pass to Jeff Zenger. Raiders in no hurry to shoot the ball. Jeff Zenger feeds it off to Pro on the left side. Back out it goes to Casey Hill. We're down to 50 seconds to go in the game. Mike Ealing has it. Mark Thomas to the glass and lays it in. 10 for Mark Thomas in the game. 39 seconds to go. A bad pass deflected though right to the hands of Dietrich. Took it to the glass, no good. Follow back up, no good by Beckman. Loose ball. Dietrich tracks it down. 29 seconds. Knocked away again back court and picked up by Hochschlag, and a foul will be called. It'll be on Jeff Zenger. It's Tony Hochschlag. Tony with quite a game tonight. 22 points. It's at 15 at the half. Shot is up and good. 69-56. Raiders by 13 with 26 seconds to go in the game. The next one is airborne, and it's good. 24 for Tony Hochlag tonight. Inbound pass comes into Kurt Jansen. Gives it off to George Eversman. Eversman works it off the left side of Jansen. Down low they get it. Shot up and in. And a foul is called on the Indians. And to the stripe. Quite a shot by Jim Bergman.
And Bergman with a chance to convert the three-point play.
Shot is up and it is no good. Rebound pulled down by Hochlag with 14 seconds to go in the game. Hochlag dumps it off to the corner. Here's a shot by Beckman. No good with 7 seconds. Tip to the corner. Schuette's got it. He drives the baseline. Put up. Blocked by Cook. But a foul on Cook with 2 seconds to go. And Schuette will go to the line for 2.
Goes to the free throw line. He is 2 for 2 from the stripe tonight.
Steve Schuette gets up the shot and hits it. Schuette has 9 in the game. 71-59. Now he has 10 as Schuette hits the next one. Here's a steal by Dietrich and hits the shot at the horn. Dietrich stole the ball. And that hit a turnarounder at the buzzer. To make the final score here tonight, the Raiders 71 and the Payson Seymour Indians 61. We'll be back with more in